It's Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is not another shooting show. We go to Miami, Florida, where Jeff just came back from.
I've been
12
there.
pounds heavier. A Miami man is facing charges after he apparently, accidentally, that's two adverbs in a row, shot himself with a stolen gun and tried to claim someone else shot him. Joel, or would it be Joel? It's Morales Sainz. I don't know. I'm going to call him Joel. He's 46. He was arrested Wednesday on charges including armed robbery, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, dealing in stolen property, tampering with physical evidence while armed, and making a false report to law enforcement. According to an arrest report, Miami-Dade Sheriff's deputies had responded to an address on Northwest 81st, blah, 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 they made contact with him, and then he said an unknown masked person shot him in the foot while he was washing dishes in his trailer.
Fuck your day specifically.
Yeah. I was just minding my own business in my trailer.
And dude just walks up,
shoots me in the foot,
and runs off. No ask for money, no nothing.
And he yelled, "Dance!" And I didn't dance, so he
Dance,
shot
monkey.
me in the foot. If you're gonna lie, at least, make it plausible. Like, a masked man shot me in the foot in my trailer. Well, the trajectory of this wound looks awful vertical, sir.
It gets better.
Yeah. Investigators found a blood trail going to a nearby trailer and obtained surveillance video that showed Morales Sainz opening the door and throwing a bag inside before returning to his trailer, all while, bleeding all over the place because, gunshot wound in the foot. The homeowner of the other trailer said the bag, which contained a firearm, did not belong to her.
So this is just a random chick. He's
just random neighbor. Yeah. A records check showed the gun had previously been reported stolen. And Morales claimed he'd left his trailer to seek help before he returned to call police. Yeah. He has five previous felony convictions for grand theft, possession, tampering with evidence, and possession of a firearm or a weapon while by a convicted felon. He has 5. For that I suppose they just pretty much give that to everybody every time.
Well, it also could be 5 previous felony convictions, 4 grand thefts, and tampering with evidence, and firearm, and conviction. Like it could be those are like the 4 or 5 felonies. Or you're right. Every time he had a gun, he did some shit. Yeah, and lied to cops, and so they just.
I think you're correct, though. I think I misread that. Anyway, maybe. NBCMiami.com needs to have AI write their articles. Anyway, the prosecutor said, so it looks like he may have accidentally shot himself. A judge has ordered him held without bond.
That's good. That's nice. That way no one can run into his kitchen and shoot him in the foot.
Yeah. Those crazy kitchen shooters. Like,
fuck your ability to wash dishes specifically.
I'm down with Dawn. Bang.
Mr. Clean sends his regards.
Yeah. They call me Mr. Clean. God, what a great story. Wait. Let's go to the other sort of silly story before we go to the one that's just sort of newsworthy. Queensland, Australia.
Yes.
Their police department has recalled 15,000 service-issued Glock handguns after discovery of multiple shots happening. Like, multiple shots happening.
They go full auto,
right. They go switch without the switch.
Yes.
And we are talking Glock, not Nintendo. So
yes. And so reported by The Guardian, they were testing their 40 caliber Glocks that are the standard issue for the Queensland police officers. 15,000 seems like a lot. They were doing routine testing of the weapons, and they found that 3 older models, when fired.
By the way, Queensland is a province.
Yes.
I was thinking it was a city. It's a province. That seems like a more appropriate number of guns now.
Yeah.
It's still kind of a lot.
Yeah, I just always assume there's no one in Australia. There's like 3 main cities and 80% of the people live there. Our one Australian listener is like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, we love you, though, by the way.
But so they think part of the problem might be, and you're going to be shocked by this, that these pistols have been in service since 1999.
Well, I think we may have found the problem, Alex.
So their almost 3 decades of service life may have worn some pieces out.
Yeah. There is no head on the cruciform anymore. It's just a nub.
Yeah. Let's see. They basically said there is no risk to officers that are carrying them. There's only a risk when the weapon is fired. So they're saying no 6 hour here, someone.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's a kind of interesting. Glock doesn't normally get shit on, but,
No.
You can't really shit on, like, hey, we've been using this plow truck for 25 years. We've never changed the oil or replaced anything in it.
It just works fine.
It just works fine. The brakes stopped working. Yep, that's what happens.
It does. Interesting news. This was shared on Smith & Wesson's Instagram today. They landed a pretty big contract. The California Highway Patrol is
hell yeah.
adopting the M&P 2.0 optic gun. Like the newer... I wish they would call it the 2.1 because it's different than the 2.0.
Right.
I mean, they set up this, sort of Silicon Valley sort of numbering system. Why not use it? Like, call it the 2.1. It's got the new trigger. It's optic ready. It's got like the suppressor height sights or whatever. Not suppressor height, but like the slightly taller ones for optics for co-witnessing because that's stupid. But anyway, yeah. So I kind of like that.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I like when Smith & Wesson. I like Smith & Wesson. I mean, they let me down a lot, but I still like their success. They have a great marketing team, just not a great planning team.
I mean, I've been saying this for years. Their social media is fantastic. Whoever is running it. It's
gotten great probably, the last 2-3 years?
Yeah, like within the last 2 or 3, for sure. They have gotten way, way, way better. Because there was... one of them is, allegedly a girl because they said so in a post. I think it was making fun of all the people who were whining about a metal... or a steel metal, The first time they tried to come out with that, and that one kind of failed. It didn't really do anything. And then the second one is actually... I'm seeing that gun a lot of matches this year so far. The M&P Steel, the new one.
Yeah, I've honestly seen like 3 or 4, and I've only been to like 2 matches.
Right.
So yeah, it's doing a very good job, and it's... I'm not going to say that I'm maybe sitting here in the corner going, yeah, we fucking told you that for years, motherfuckers. Like... you did the thing we asked, and people went out and bought it. Shocking.
So this isn't a really big new thing. On the Wikipedia page, they currently issue the Smith & Wesson M&P version 1 in 40. They are issuing the M&P 9. So almost the newsworthy part is they're switching calibers.
Right.
Which, welcome to the 21st century.
Hey, I mean, California moves slow.
Well, let me rephrase. Welcome to the 2020s. I mean, most law enforcement's been on the 9mm bandwagon for a while now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's not new. Since about 2018, 19, somewhere in there is really when they all were, no, we're all going 9. We're getting rid of the 40s because they're dumb.
Yeah, and I remember during COVID that there would still be police trade-in 40 cal whatevers.
Oh, yeah. That's what I remember. This is the other gun. The M&P 40 replaced the 4006. I remember a few years ago. God, I can't remember the name of that website. It was Outdoor Sports something. Outdoor Sports Superstore something was the website. They would get a lot of trade-in guns, police trade guns.
Yep.
And they had the CHP stamped 4006s, and Oh man, I wanted one so bad, and then you'd see them on Gunbroker too when they were switching out. And who wants an M&P 40 now?
No one.
Hey, it's got the CHP stamp on it. Laser gravy.
They'll be. Yeah.
It makes it worth $385 instead of $325.
Yeah,
maybe. Or who are we kidding? That's not even a $300 gun. I have one. I've had a police trade M&P 40 for, gosh, probably about 10 years. Well, I think it was one of the first teaching guns I bought, just to have another caliber.
Yeah,
for students to shoot.
You can switch the barrel pretty easy on them, can't you?
Yeah, I think it's like because most of the 9mm guns of that era were interchangeable with 40 stuff. You just switched out the barrel and the extractor and maybe the ejector or whatever.
Yep.
That's just my experience from Glocks. With the Gen 5, though, they actually changed the 22 and 23. It was like a fatter frame. Like, it was a beefier gun than the 9mm guns. But, yeah. So that was sort of kind of interesting. Okay. Jeff is fat again. He was all ripped. He was looking sort of svelte for a super duper heavyweight.
Yeah, I wasn't that ripped. Like I
no, you were chubbier than I thought you were going to be when I saw you with your shirt off at the fight.
I comfort ate a little bit. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but since then, you weighed in at 289.
Yes, I weighed in after I got back from Florida at 303.
Oof. Yeah, 14 pounds, baby, in like 2-3 weeks.
Yep, 2.5. I need to keep a very active lifestyle because my diet doesn't do me for it.
You can't outwork a bad diet, Jeff.
I reject your reality and I substitute my own.
That's just something I've heard people say. I would like to, as Exhibit A, point out Olympic swimmers that you absolutely can outwork a shit diet, although they probably don't eat that shitty. But when you're burning like 9,000 calories a day, I think you can get away with some shitty food. You know, when it's just literally getting turned from whatever it was into fuel and then shit out, you can probably get away with some stuff. But you went to Florida, you got fat.
Yeah,
well done.
I'm not super unhappy. I was hoping to like stay because I've gone on a few trips where I come back and I'm still not like up. Like I've lost weight on trips before, but
Montezuma's Revenge and dysentery will do that to you.
I avoid street food.
I'm bottled water only.
Yes, yes, that is a rule number 1 for traveling to countries that aren't developed.
It's the new weight loss diet. Third world vacation. Do you want to lose up to 30 pounds in 2 weeks? Go to a third world country on vacation.
Yeah, you just walk around,
drink
eat street
the water.
Food.
Actually, you could do that in the wrong places around here too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so congratulations. Was that it? Was that all of it? Did you?
Well, my goal is I'm trying to get down in weight to like 275, and I'm going to see if that makes me more athletic again because I don't know, 20 pounds sounds like a lot until it's less than 10% of your body weight, and you're like, that might be helpful or not. I don't know.
It's always less mass to move,
but I might start losing muscle. I want to be big and strong.
Well, you could be a pussy. You're still going to be kind of big and strong, dude. Just saying.
Everyone told me I'm a teddy bear, and then they watch me fight. You're like, well,
I was actually describing you to somebody the other day, and I said, like the funniest thing about him is, he's this big, huge guy, and then you hear him talk. It's not that you have a high voice. It's just not the voice you would expect to come out of your mouth.
Right.
Like this giant, like if you sounded like Ogre from, or not Ogre, Mungo from Blazing Saddles.
Mungo just a pawn in the life of life.
Yeah.
God, that's a great movie.
It is a great movie. I'm looking forward to the remake.
Maybe that can be our Patreon watch party as well. We'll just abandon everything else. We're watching Blazing Saddles.
Yeah. We need to plan that. Seriously. Like that we need to actually like just put a date down and then do it. Or you and I just do it and then it becomes like a watch along for other people to watch along too.
Yes.
I think that would be simpler than trying to get a whole bunch of people on. So anyway,
on that note,
patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. It's only $3.57 a month. And if you are a subscriber, you're going to hear us do one of our favorite newer bits, talking shit on the RCCW subreddit. We're going to do that here coming up shortly. We're also going to talk about All-Stars and shooting and things that go viral, amongst other interesting. I never thought Jeff would get me on leftist propaganda, but it was actually pretty interesting statistical data. And we'll talk about that as well. That has to do with California. That is all coming up. But if you want to hear it, you will have to be a member of the Patreon. Patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. It is only $3.57 a month.